Welcome to the On Base Soil podcast. First episode ever. My boy teasing right now. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my boy Pat. Uh,
Man, very excited.
very excited today to really get in here and get in the weeds with y'all and kind of just bring y'all what we're going to be doing this season and going forward. Breaking down Bay Area sports. Uh, Also, any live sports, you know what I'm saying, out there, we're very versatile in our sports knowledge. You would say so yourself, Pat?
Definitely agree. It's
Yeah,
time. It's time to get into the weeds of the base soil, man.
man. Facts. You know what I'm saying, this is just two homegrown kids from Hayward, from the stack, bringing you what you guys want to hear from the streets, and we're just glad to be bringing it to you. Actually, from what we did today at 49ers camp. First camp of the year that we went to. We kind of just make it an annual thing now. Me and Pat get down there to Santa Clara in that heat. Uh, Go ahead and just describe the heat for people, Pat, if they've never been to 49ers training camp.
Yeah, man, that's straight dry heat. Like, I mean, it was a little bit of a breeze, but you get out there on that field, you feel it. Like, I feel for all them gentlemen out there in them pads, boy, because it's the dog days of summer for real. Like,
Bro, I was sweating myself, bro. I was sweating. I had to take a shower, bro. That shit was,
facts,
bro.
facts.
That
It's
shit was.
it's definitely a sunscreen type of situation. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Shout out
it's
to the sunscreen.
it's hot. It's
Definitely,
hot out there.
definitely need your sunscreen when getting out there to Santa Clara. But just really when you get there, Pat's driving in. You guys, I see the look of Levi Stadium over to my right. I got a little juice, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. Always get juice whenever I see that stadium and knowing we about to pull up on the Niners. A lot different driving in than a regular game. Would you say so?
Oh, of course. No traffic. It's no chaos. You feel me? You know, you can actually drive up to the stadium on like the main side as opposed to the game days. You know, it's all blocked off. So it's definitely just easier to maneuver through there, light traffic. But it was a good day all around. Levi's. It's standing tall. Like it's looking like it's about to be a special venue this season.
Do you feel any type of way? Because a lot of people still feel type of way of it being in Santa Clara. Are you used to it now, being out there, and I mean, just getting down there, or what you feel? You think it still should be in the city?
Uh, I mean, it don't bother me as much coming from Hayward. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
It's a little, it's a
right.
little bit easier to maneuver. I ain't gotta pay toll. You feel me? So I don't mind as much. I mean, the candlestick is the stick. You feel me? It's legendary. You can't capture that aura. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I like Levi's. The only thing is like how you seeing some of these newer stadiums like the Raiders, which is obviously built much more recently than ours.
Yep.
It's it's falling a little bit behind as far as like the state of the art, it's excuse me, state of the art goes, but it's still it's a nice venue. You can't argue it it's gonna be a special season, special place this year. That's all I'm gonna say.
Facts. And if you know, being out there in them parking lots, green, blue lot, it gets real. It gets real. It gets real on the turn
Hey,
up there. You know what I'm saying? One thing 49ers fans gonna do is turn up for their team and
for
watch some
sure.
fucking football. So no, it's definitely, you guys got to get down there to Levi's this year if you can and check it out. But breaking down, getting into camp today. Shout out to the plug. We had a new camp experience this year. Literally felt like we was at like you said. What would you say, Pat? It felt like all inclusive.
Yeah, all inclusive resort as opposed to when you're on the other side, it's like it's still a nice resort. But at the end of the day, when you come to that all inclusive, man, you get the free drinks, the free meals. It's like,
Yeah,
oh, it's
yeah.
another level to this. Okay,
Bro, different levels. We be in there. Pat's got a panini, you guys, with with the sandwich. You feel me? You got going on a little
and
bit of
fresh
water.
fruit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
got more of the fruit. Bro, the fruit was freshly picked, man. I'm hella mad. I ran out of watermelon, y'all. I hate to be that guy. Bro, boy, Pat ate some watermelon. That shit looks fire.
Hey, for sure, bro. Watermelon is hydration, man. You can't be mad at it, man.
Right, also that. Like that. So now
So for who stuck out to you today at camp, man?
man, today at camp, really the ones that flashed off top, CMC, bro. We saw him as soon as he came out stretching. Just a
Hey,
fight.
Fat man is a technician, man. He's about his business, dude.
Bro,
Like he's straight to it, bro. Like he's not kidding around. He ain't dancing around. And not that there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody does their own thing and their own vibe. But his vibe is when he put them cleats on, it's business. He ain't even have the pads on yet. I'm talking, put the cleats on. He's on the field. Like we're ready. We're going to work. Bro. You feel me?
He looked like he could have ran like easily like a 10-mile run right there. Like that was in shape like no other. And then when he's out there in practice doing drills, you can just see the speed, see the explosion.
He's locked in.
Bruh, he just and remember that guy I thought was Christian McCaffrey. It was like,
yeah. No. He started moving like, oh no, that's not him. That's not him. I think it was the backup fullback. Yeah. That was hilarious.
Right, you could just tell it was CMC. So CMC stood out for me today. Demo and a lot of the corners in that initial drill looked like it was 7-on-7s and just really getting in good work. Demo did really good sticking with his man outside of whoever routed my boy on that slant route.
It was the other number 2, man. I keep forgetting his name because he's newer, but yeah, bro. But it's one-on-ones. You know, we were talking about that earlier. Like it's one-on-one, especially as a corner. You're expected to lose at least some of those reps. But for the most part, he was getting some good bump in. Embry had a couple of good plays matched up with Debo. They were going at it. He gave up some, but he also got some back. Yeah, as far as DBs, we didn't really see much of the safeties because they were on the other side.
Yep.
So I didn't get to see much of them locked up with the backs or the tight ends either. But
did you notice Jair out there? I didn't really notice Jair Brown out there. I wish we'd got a chance.
Nah, because that's what I'm saying. We were on the opposite side, so we didn't really get a chance to pay too much attention to the safeties. And then in 11-on-11, I was more focused on the offense than the defense. Like unless you made like a pick or were like in the backfield blowing up a play, I kind of wasn't really focused on, you know what I'm saying, your cues. But also as a DB, if they don't notice you, that's also good. You know what I'm saying too. Like you ain't getting blown. You know what I'm saying? You ain't getting blown by stuff.
So no, definitely. I said CMC, Demo, Ronnie Bell. Definitely flashed out there. I can see why everyone's been talking about him at camp. Really good speed at wide receiver. And the quarterbacks, man. I was watching the quarterbacks. I know you're giving me shit. But Pat was on me when we was heading down there. So I'm backing up off Purdy a little bit. Finally got to see him again in camp. Even though I liked him last year, and I said it after the Bronco game when Jimmy G threw that pick 8. That we need to get Purdy out there, and he looked good today. A lot of good throws over the middle, where he really excels at. Hits the nice, easy throws. He had a really good deep throw. I think it was to Kittle. Kittle reached over Greenlaw's back, and like literally mossed Dre Greenlaw. It was the pass. People are gonna say the pass was like a little behind him, whatever. But I mean that's what you pay George Kittle to do. Go get plays like that. And Trey looked good. He was out there throwing deep balls, man. So it's really we have 2 quarterback ones on the team, as we said. So who stood out for you today, Pat?
I'll say all the quarterbacks, even BA. I feel like he was throwing a couple of balls with some zip on them. Mm-hmm. Trey, he looked really good. He looked like he just understands what he's doing. He just looks a lot more comfortable. He just doesn't look like he's thinking so much. He looks like he's playing football. Purdy, he's got zip on the ball, so the arm issues I don't really feel is like a problem. But like I said, we still have to see how he feels when he gets hit. Right? You know what I'm saying? It's cool when you're throwing dimes, you know nobody can touch you. You know what I'm saying? Which is it's all good, but you got to give him his credit. The boy is a proven NFL quarterback. I mean, obviously he's not started for no multiple seasons or nothing like that, but 8 games ain't a fluke. I know your case is like, man, a lot of people could have won with that team, but at the same time, you still got to do the job. If you go out there committing turnovers, you're going to cost your team, and you possibly don't win those games. So he does do enough to win games. I think he can get us where we need to go. Mm-hmm. I just wish they would make a decision. I'm like, I don't care either way. I'm about the Niners. I do love Trey just because I feel like his attributes, he has some natural ability that Purdy just doesn't have. But at the end of the day, I'm comfortable with either one of those guys. So I just feel like they just need to make a decision. Like let's see who's going with the ones all the time.
what do you think is going to determine this decision? Do you think Purdy's going to play in the preseason? Do we need to see Purdy play in the preseason? Are we going to see Trey with the ones in the preseason, or even in practice? Like, what do you think is really going to determine who's going to be the starter?
Just off pure speculation, I think Shanahan's gonna start both of them. I think he's gonna give them both 2 separate games to go with the ones. So maybe game 1, probably Purdy, game 2, probably Trey. Whatever the case may be, whatever version he decides to do. Um, I do believe Kyle is leaning a little bit more towards Purdy. Not that I have a problem with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, people complain about it not being fair to Trey and all this. Like, bro, it's pro sports.
Yep.
At the end of the day, this ain't Pop Warner. We don't care about fair, bro. If you're gonna be in there, you gotta produce, or the next guy's gonna be in there producing. You lose your job to injury, it sucks, and it's really unfortunate. But at the end of the day, bro, it is what it is. Bro. We need guys that can do the job. You can't if you're hurt. No, it just is what it is, and that's just name of the game.
Do you think if Purdy didn't even get to the NFC Championship game, if he just got us to the Cowboys game, do you think he still would have been pretty much the self-proclaimed starter, or like, because I mean, just to me, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say no. I feel like the playoff run had a little bit to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he showed he can go and stand on his. You know what I'm saying? Like, he did what he had to do, and then the Eagles game, it's like he didn't even really get a fair shot. So we're still looking at it with the man. He was right there. He could have got the job done. You know what I'm saying? There's no doubt that people feel like he wasn't gonna get the job done. So it's like that rough or that tough stretch that a quarterback goes through hasn't started to creep in and affect his confidence yet. So we don't know how you know what I'm saying? But I think he's good. I'm not one of those dudes that's like, I love Trey, so I hate Purdy. Yeah, I'm not like you got too far to the extreme where it's like,
quarterback war.
Too far to the extreme, bro. But at the end of the day, man, I think both of them guys are I wouldn't say elite level quarterbacks, but I feel like Trey has elite level attributes, but he's still got a lot of work to do. But I feel like Purdy is more than like, he's above average. I feel like he's more than serviceable. Like, I feel like he can get the job done. He makes enough throws in the right situations to get the job done. But at the end of the day, I just want him to pick somebody. I don't really care. And we don't know how Purdy's going to hold up. And I just feel like that's
the main part, when the bullets really start flying and they can really get to touch these guys. Because today, we might have saw one person go to the ground today. Like, NFL training camps are a thing of the past from what your grandfather used to do, Ronnie Lott used to do it, man. Even the hardball years, man. Like, it's a lot of like two-hand hard touch out there.
Yeah. They barely thudding up. Like, it's a little bit of, like, it's a little bit of pad knocking, but it's barely.
It's just a lot of like heavy hands. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm here, but you ain't gonna tell me, but I'm here. Like,
no. I was gonna say with Trey, I just really feel like I want to see him with this line of talent that Purdy had, because if he's able to go out there with Deebo Samuel, with Brandon Ayuk, with George Kittle, with fucking CMC, bro, Christian McCaffrey, like, I just feel like he'll be able to produce at that level, if not better, because he can stretch the ball farther than what Purdy can do, and really just open up the offense for us, man. And I know Purdy did a really good job last season being able to come in and make more plays than fucking Jimmy Garoppolo could. But that's a very low bar that I just want everyone to just raise, you know what I'm saying? Just take your hands and just raise that bar a little bit up so we can actually have, like, cause I just still feel like it comes down to, at the end of the day, when we're playing against the more elite quarterbacks in the league, you got to be able to outthrow and outduel them, which, I mean, Purdy can do it, but I just feel like it'll be a lot more efficient and explosive with Trey Lance. So I don't know. That's me. That's our quarterback tangent rant for the day, y'all.
No, I feel you. I definitely feel you, because, you know what I mean, like, it is, you know what I'm saying? But Trey hasn't had a real chance to show what he can really do. You know what I'm saying? So, we'll see.
First game was in a fucking monsoon, bro. Like, damn, bro. It just really tough breaks, and I just want to see him get I know you said it's not fair, but just get like an equal shot
No, for sure.
team and just get out there and do what he does. But
I do too in a perfect world, but hey.
Facts. Well, we didn't go over your who was your camp standouts today for you.
99, man. You know, I've been on that train for a while. I'm not one of those dudes that consider. I'm never gonna consider a dude a bust if he gets hurt. Like that's not his fault. Like I feel like a bust is a dude that can't produce. So like when people call him a bust, that's just crazy to me. But now that he looks healthy, and that man as a healthy, like it just looks different when he's on the field and he's moving the way he's moving right now. Like everybody's focused on the Nick Bosa's and the Hargraves, rightfully so. Eric Armstead and all of them, they have made their name in this league. They are who they are for a reason. But man, 99 is looking.
he came out there with Versace shades on, bro. I knew what time it was.
Oh, he's a fool with it. He was in the backfield, like he's winning his one-on-one reps. He's just looking like, yeah, bro. Like I don't want to give him no comparisons or nothing like that, but he's just looking like he's ready to go. OG Gip, he had that pick today on Purdy.
Man,
he's always solid. He's just, even though he's 32, he be out there looking. You know what I'm saying?
Man. Like, that's how he won the job last year. That's how he won the job.
Exactly. So he's looking like he's gonna be able to hold it down back there. Even though we got the rookie, it don't look like he's letting up.
Yep.
Who else stuck out to me? I mean, the usual suspects, Kittle, 19. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna do what they do. The left side. We know that left side.
Bro. Left side at O-line, bro. That's gonna be money all year long, bro.
And I gotta give a shout out to my boy TDP. He was looking real. He looks light on his feet.
He was looking springy.
Yeah, he looks light on his feet, bro. Like he's strong, and we know he's one of them dudes that love when the pads get on. But like he looks light on his feet. Like I'm excited to see what he's gonna be able to do. Yeah, that was the main dudes for me.
Nice. It was a lot going on. It was hard to kind of just like really lock in on just one thing.
Yeah, bro. And that's like we was talking about with the when you was like the court, how y'all keep these quarterback counts. Like I don't know how y'all do it, bro.
You gotta be niggas be acting like they right there on the field next to Kyle, jarring down these plays. I'm like, how you see who they?
It's too much going on, bro. You guys are not evaluating 11 positions all at once, right? Bro, right in live. Like, come on, bro. Or 22 positions, not even 11. You're not evaluating 22 positions. Like, come on, bro.
That's why the stats be skewed.
Exactly,
like some people be having it this stat, other one be having it this stat. So it's I commend them. Definitely take the hats off to them, but it's still I'm just like realistically like.
Yeah, like that's too much to me, bro. Like that. I mean, like, if you're gonna watch film and all that, cool. I get like if that's what you're into, but to me, it's like I'm just trying to get out there and see who's not even just like I just want to see who's look like they moving right. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what camp is to me. I don't like y'all can keep these tally numbers and all that other stuff. That don't count for nothing to me. Like I guess, but it's who's got the zip on the ball, who's throwing people open, who's pushing the limits of seeing what they can and can't do. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see a bunch of check downs and shit. We know the check downs are going to be there. We know you should know there. I want to see you squeezing balls between gaps that may or may not be there. You know what I'm saying? While you're playing against an elite defense right now. So, yeah, I love it. I love it. It's, you know what I'm saying? I can't evaluate how these dudes be doing. I don't know who had the best completion percentage today. I couldn't tell you, but I can tell you, Purdy and Trey both look like they.
Yeah, that's all you can really see. You can tell, bro. With Sam Darnold, I'm talking about brother. I'm like, bro, Sam Darnold is really quarterback 3, bro. That nigga's out there.
No, for sure, bro. Sam Darnold is just watching Sam Darnold is funny, dude. Like
he's just goofy, bro.
He just looks like a goofy. Just like
he got the dad bod going on. You know what I'm saying? He don't look as in shape as everybody. He's tall, definitely tall, good arm, strong arm. But it's just funny, bro. Like
he is, bro. And honestly, too, like I said, too, like I'm good if that's our QB3. I'm cool with that. Like you know what I'm saying. I'm not really tripping. I'm solid. You know what I'm saying. Like,
yes, yeah.
Hopefully, we keep Brandon Allen on the practice squad if that's what he's willing to do.
Brandon Allen was making plays all low key,
bro. He's a man. He got some zip on the ball, bro.
Yep.
And like you always say too, man, Kyle's gonna throw you open at the end of the day. Like, you know
bro.
what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Or draw you open,
Don't
I
be
should say.
there, bro.
He's going to draw you open.
I probably say that the play of the day for me, and I'll actually what your play of the day was, but that Debo fade route, and it's confirmed it was over Mooney Ward. I think he was coming back from the bathroom at the time.
Yeah, man. I'm about to say I missed it when you said Debo went down for a second.
All you hear is the crowd. That boy Debo balls, bro, and all you hear is ooh, like everybody like ooh, damn, it came down with it. He just laid on the ground. I'm like, oh snap, bro! I thought Debo was man. I don't know if I thought it was like maybe his leg or something like that. He came down on it wrong or something, or like you said, he honestly probably just knocked the wind out of himself.
Yeah, so I didn't see it, so I'm assuming. But he got back into play and played some more reps, so he's obviously cool. But
they was out there making move. What was your play of the day?
Probably that Ronnie Bell touchdown, either that one or the CMC up that left side. Those are probably the two that stuck out to me. I know TDP had a couple of good runs that were like could have been, you know what I'm saying, something cool, but probably the Bell. The Bell probably was probably my favorite. Yeah.
The Juwan Jennings deep crosser from Trey was pretty nice.
That was nice too, yeah. When your OG was mad at you, man, you gotta put that in front of him, man.
We met this OG today. That was just he was out there by himself. I think he was a veteran. Salute to you, sir. Sure. He was, when people are out there
nitpicking. Yeah, he nitpicking.
I just want to talk some football to people, man. But I thought he was gonna be pro Purdy, and I'm out there. Man, we got to get Trey Lance in there, ball like that. He like, nah, the ball was thrown behind him right there to Juwan. Like you wide open, he's supposed to be out in front of you. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, you think Purdy should be starting OG? And he was like,
hell no, Purdy should sit out for the year. Hey, wait a minute, bro. You just don't like nobody. Yeah, fuck it.
No, Purdy should start for the year, bro. That shit was, or sit out for the year, bro. That was crazy, bro. Like, I don't know OG, but nah, he was on different. Peyton Manning sat out for a year, you know what I'm saying, and he was totally fine. But like, sir, you were talking about the last draft sitting out for a year.
Purdy knows, man. He only making a couple $100,000, man. He got to get out and improve himself.
That's why I respect Purdy for what he's doing.
For sure, bro. Purdy's a dog, man.
This is you got a chance to go seize and do the unthinkable from the last pick in the draft to being like the starting franchise quarterback for the
sure. You don't let up on that, bro. You got to take advantage of that.
You don't. So whether his arm holds up or not this season, Purdy, I salute you, dog.
He's a dog. He's a dog for sure.
Getting into just kind of more of what we have for expectations for this year coming up. Well, let's run it back because we got the Raiders this week for training camp. And
shout out all my Raider fans. I know some of y'all probably watching this. It's love, but
it's all love. But y'all quarterback, y'all got this year right now, though, boy.
I'm glad y'all got him. Y'all was talking bad about that, man.
I'm glad they could see what it was. A lot of them were saying that if he was there instead of Derek Carr, you know what I'm saying, that things would be better. But
people can't rightfully in their mind believe that.
Now, no, it's with a couple people I know that was like, you know what I'm saying, y'all.
Overstayed his welcome. They were just tired of him. They were just tired of him. They was tired of him, but a lot of them would see, us going to NFC Championship games and Super Bowls with Jimmy and thinking that for sure.
That's all the Jimmy magic.
But I will say, Derek Carr did the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life. When they were playing the Tennessee Titans, that man threw the ball away on 4th down and goal, and then got mad at his receiver. And I was like, I don't know what dude be doing. You can't throw the ball away on 4th down, bro. You got to throw a pick or something.
Raider fans, Derek Carr is not a perfect quarterback. I'm not going to sit here and say that.
But he got more arm talent than Jimmy G, I'll tell you that.
You could do a lot worse, trust me. You're going to see that this week because there's been a lot of – I don't know if this is true or not, but I heard today he threw 4 picks at camp. So – we'll see what happens.
Wouldn't be surprised. He stinks.
What do you think our defense is going to do next week when they get out there and get actual live bullets with Jimmy?
Oh, Jimmy better hope he's not playing. That's better be. They ain't been able to hit this man for I don't know how long, and they didn't kept it. He didn't. The man threw a pass with his eyes closed, bro. Like I would never forgive him for that.
In the NFC Championship game,
Super Bowl. was a Super Bowl. He closed his eyes and just
All big
launched it.
other one with the NFC championship game, Aaron Donald tackled him, and he still just threw it out there.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, that you talking about last year? I'm talking about the Super Bowl. The man,
the Super Bowl,
closed his eyes and threw the ball as far as he could. He's crazy, dude. I will never let him forget that. And this defense ain't gonna let him forget that either.
Not at all. Not at all. My over under, I was talking about it on Bachelor Show, but my over under for Jimmy for next week is gonna be under 4 picks, but I'm gonna say 3. I'm saying he's throwing 3. I'm saying he's throwing 3 picks next week.
Hell no, Josh McDaniels ain't gonna keep him in that long. Once he gets to 2, he coming out.
But all right, isn't it? It's like 2 days.
You talking about preseason, right? Oh no, you talking about over the week? Oh, I thought you meant the game. I thought
damn, no, not even crazy.
Yeah, I said no. Josh McDaniels, the nigga sink that ship in preseason. Yeah, that's got. If he does, then Josh McDaniels needs to be investigated for malpractice. Because what? That would be ridiculous. That's workplace negligence if he allows that to go on.
I'm talking about over the course
of weeks. Oh, 4. I'm going over. I'm going over. Easy.
Over 4 picks.
How many practices? 3 at least.
3.
Yeah, he's going over easy. He might get 3 in one day.
Write that down, y'all, for the over under. We're gonna put me under 4 for 3, but yeah, no, I'm looking forward to see what they do in that camp. What you think? Demo and Mooney Ward gonna look like again going against Devontae.
About how they looked last year. Shit.
Hopefully Demo has me and Pat. Demo, we got you, bro. We was there. We was on that side. Bro.
Demo, you know how I feel about Demo. Demo's a dog, bro, and he plays for the most part. 98% of his games are clean. It just be those 1 or 2 mistakes he has a game just end up being touchdowns every time.
I wouldn't say that catch Devontae made on the sideline was a mistake. I think that was
no, but yeah, it's just Devontae being Devontae. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's like crazy. He probably the best. Him and JJ, bro, to me is like 1A, 1B, bro. Like, you know how I feel. Like them is the best receivers in the league, bro. Like they different.
You think so? Devontae's gonna be giving our boys fits at practice?
Oh, for sure. He finna get them niggas the blues. Like that's not even. And I love our corners. They hold their own versus anybody, and I think they're gonna get some. You know, they're gonna win some reps. Like it ain't just gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Might be some dogs out there, but Devontae Adams is Devontae Adams, bro. Like I said, he's the best receiver in the league. Him and JJ. You know what I'm saying? And go get no better. You know, and I love Jamar Chase too. You know what I'm saying? But
we're gonna dive a little bit into the Raider category now. This is on base soil, so we have a lot of Raider fan homies. What you think? You think Josh Jacobs gonna be re-signing back there?
Nah, I think they burnt that bridge. I think he's out of there. Like I think he's eventually probably gonna sign his tag just to get into play, whatever the case may be. But I think they burned that bridge, and the relationship is already sour, and he's gonna be out of there after this year. And it sucks because like they doing the running backs bad, bro. And when you growing up, everybody wants to be the running back. Like that's the cleanest, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the rawest shit ever. So it sucks to see how they're not really getting paid like they should. And I say the same about tight ends too, because like look at a dude like Kelsey, who's always consistently leading the league in receiving yards, but these no-name ass receivers getting paid way more than him. Like it'd be crazy. Like,
I'm also looking forward to our offense getting out there versus the Raiders defense. Max Crosby, you are a savage, but you are alone, brother. You're gonna be out there.
Yeah. And I was just talking to Mark about that too. Like shout out my boy Mark, you know it's always love, brother. But yeah, I was just talking about Crosby. He's got to do a better job of consistently beating double teams. Like before I put him in the Nick Bosa, TJ Watt category, he has to do a better job of consistently beating double teams. And Nick Bosa does that. Like
I think, if I might be mistaken, I've been watching it a lot. I think they have Max Crosby rated ahead of Nick Bosa on the NFL Top 100, or maybe I was tripping. No, I was tripping.
Yeah. No, they had him top. I think he was top 20 or something, top 15, something like that. He was up there.
He was over Fred or some shit like that. I was like, wait.
Yeah, he was over Trent Williams. He was over a lot of people. But you know, they basing everything like Josh Jacobs was over Christian McCaffrey, but he did lead the league in rushing last year. So you got to base it.
How many sacks did Max Crosby have last year?
I don't know. He's raw, but like I said, just before I put him over Oh, he was over T.J. Watt. That's who it was. But T.J. Watt was hurt.
Bro. Yeah.
But T.J. Watt was hurt. So, but it's like, they do it off your production from last year. But like I said, T.J. Watt and Nick Bosa are the best the best DNs in the league to me. Like, I even put Myles Garrett like a little bit below.
Yeah, I'll put Myles Garrett over Crosby for sure.
Well, I feel like Myles Garrett and Crosby are similar. Like, I feel like they got some elite skills, but even Garrett, he don't be consistently beating double teams like he should.
Michael Parsons, for pass rusher, I'm putting him over Max Crosby.
Yeah, Mike, he be all over the damn field. He's a monster. Yeah,
but Mad Max,
he did my boy McGlinchey, God.
Yeah, no, it's R.I.P. Mike McGlinchey. He talks to you like he was put on a backpack, baby.
And I rock with McGlinchey too, especially in the run game. McGlinchey's a run. God, that was nasty.
Yeah, no,
what you was gonna say there, bro?
But no, yeah, Mad Max is definitely top 5. But I was saying, just I want to see our offense. They're probably gonna go to work versus the Raiders defense in the camp series, and our defense should be able to pick off a lot of shit versus Jimmy. So I mean, and coming into the game last year, we was kind of a little cocky. We didn't think they was gonna come out like how they did. You blame it New Year's Day.
In Vegas, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Vegas got a hold of my boy.
Baby Vegas got the
1 o'clock game, but they wasn't waking up that early, bro.
New Year's,
I was like 10, bro. Come on,
bro. It was 12 p.m. kickoff. Was crazy.
Yeah, we barely made it.
Facts. That's what I'm saying. I think we should definitely have a good showing from the offense and defense next week. I'm just really intrigued. Oh, go ahead.
I just don't think the Raiders are that good of a football team, honestly. Yeah. Like, they got good players, but I think they're gonna be probably last in their division. Like, it's not nothing personal. I just don't think they're constructed well. Hey man, if it was up to me, I'd tell them go get Caleb Williams. That boy's killer.
Man, bro, that's the game changer. I think they should get definitely just tank for Caleb. And
but Arizona, did you see that clip of Arizona in their practice? Oh my God!
Oh yeah, when he threw that was crazy.
Bro, somebody was like, "This little man for the #1 pick, bro."
It's that time of year, bro. But it's that time of year. Everybody feeling good, but it's always gonna be some weak ass teams, bro. It's gonna be some weak ass.
Somebody got to be the #1 pick, bro.
Somebody got to get the #1 pick. Right now, it's looking at the Raiders, Cardinals.
Cardinals look stinky, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Raiders look bad, but they don't look that bad. Like,
that's true too. Because they at least got some pieces, but
all Arizona got is holding Buda Baker hostage, bro. That's all they do. Like,
man,
Kyler Murray ain't even gonna be there this year. Like,
what's the name? Hollywood Brown. He getting held hostage.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, he made moves to get there last year. You gotta ride that out for at least 1 month, bro.
Jesus God. Just thug that out, man. So he was talking shit about Lamar and everything, but that seems to be. And shout out to Banks. We want to see Banks get back out there next week. Go in versus the Raiders. But
hopefully he's back.
Good. No injuries. We haven't had any serious injuries yet. Thank God.
Knock on wood.
Knock on wood, definitely, and make sure that everybody stays healthy going forward. Really surprised too today at Kyle Shanahan being like 6'4", 6'5".
Nah, he dragging it. He is taller than what I expected, though, for sure. Walking by, like, okay, bro, you gonna be,
bro. I'm like,
you would be one wide receiver, okay.
I'm looking down at you, bro, or at least like eye to eye, like, nah. Kyle Shanahan is lucky tall individual. So we respect that, Kyle. We see how you got that D1 scholarship to Texas, man. Anything else in terms of training camp that you want to touch on or anything?
Nah, I feel like we pretty much covered everything. I just feel like honestly, I feel like we're gonna get some better work in going against our guys than we are next week. It's a new opponent, so I feel like they could take the intensity up a little bit, but I just don't feel like I feel like we one of the best teams in the league. So our ones going against our ones is really like that's elite work right there. So not saying that's gonna bring us down, because it's still always good to go against another opponent, and they're gonna travel, be uncomfortable, be out their comfort zone for about a week. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. So yeah, like I'm ready for the boys to get out there and see some live bullets.
Man, I'm saying I'm intrigued also to see a lot of the fringe players, and I want to see who fights it out for that third linebacker spot. I'm
Yeah.
the guy. He's been showing more flashes since the pads came on. Who you gonna be looking forward to, like, looking in the preseason game?
Yeah, that's a good question. I like all preseason. I always look at like the backups, like the twos, the threes, like you say, the fringe guys. Those who get the best work for me. So I'm looking for Marcelino McQuarrie Ball. Like he was one of my standout players last year in the preseason. I think he's a really good linebacker. So we got to see how he's putting it together.
Yep.
See if he can possibly compete for that third linebacker spot. Excuse me. I want to see winners, like you said, and I want to see Julian Graham. He made that big flash tackle in the backfield today, which was really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I feel like he's got the athleticism and the range to play that outside spot, kind of like Aziz was. So I'm looking like that's one of the key positions. I want to see Jair. I want to see.
Man, I was gonna say I want to see Jair Brown in action for sure.
And then I want to see too the corners. I want to see Jameson, the undrafted rookie out of Texas. He's been competing out there hard.
What do you think? Luter's back?
Who?
Daryl Luter.
This was like a calf strain or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah, so ain't no telling with that. Like you gotta, he's gonna be fighting an uphill battle at this point. You know, like it's Oliver, Ambry, all these other people that's getting reps in front of you.
Man, we got a lot of corners.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Then they just brought in Averett and
Yep.
Yeah, so it's tough out there. So we'll see.
Man.
And then that last wide receiver position too, because remember we were talking about we for sure got the 5 that's locked in with Debo, BA, Ray, JJ, DG. That's pretty much the 5 that's solid. So they're probably going to keep 6, maybe 7 receivers if they play special teams. So I assume Bell will probably be there at 6, and then like that last maybe is going to be like a Tay Martin who plays special team or somebody. You know what I'm saying? I want to see.
Did you see enough from Chris Conley or Tay Martin out there today to put them? I felt like Ronnie Bell was flashing more than those two today.
I felt like Conley had a couple of good catches. Tay Martin, I feel like he's solid. He's been around. I feel like he did better in the ones than he did in the overall team period. But yeah, I just want to see which way they go. I want to see my boy Banks play. I always want to see him play. So
always.
That. I hope he gets some reps in that preseason game. He's looking a lot better, a lot slimmer. Like I'm excited. I think our team we built the right way, and I think we built for success. So I'm just gonna leave it at that.
I got a good feeling for the year, man. We're definitely going to do a show where we go over the schedule a little bit later in this month as the practices start to wane down and we get more and closer to a regular season. So you guys definitely be on the lookout for that. And just kind of transitioning into topic I love, fantasy football. Me and you both are been contestants in fantasy football now for a couple of years.
Yes, sir.
Looking excited to get in this league. Shout out to Tone. Shout out to my league out there.
Stoners. Cushion Cooks, maybe.
Maybe. Yeah. No, this league always lit. If you had the number 1 pick in the draft this year, would you go Justin Jefferson or Christian McCaffrey?
Like just between those two, who would I pick?
Or is there a dark horse for another person?
You know I don't give away fantasy game.
But
But if I had to make a pick, I would probably choose CMC over Justin Jefferson. I did take Justin Jefferson. I think I had the second or third pick last year, so I ain't saying I'm against it. You know I love that man game, bro. He's just a dog. He's so rough.
I got Justin Jefferson first football pick last year, and it was not disappointed. So
bro, he's a baller, bro. It's like 20, 25 a week, but at the same time, bro, you know how I feel about Kirk Cousins, bro. I cannot stand Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins he gonna put them numbers up though. He gonna put
you was hyping up that documentary, like, bro. I think
we go to the quarterback. But hey, y'all, Pat had no remorse for Kirk Cousins and him being a family man and a man of God and just out here thugging being a quarterback.
Hey man, I always said I can separate the man from the football player, man. He's a good dude. I will hate him as a football player. I feel the same way about LeBron, bro. Like LeBron is raw as fuck as basketball. He's a great dude. He's always doing something for the black community, but I cannot stand LeBron's passive aggressive. Like he's just corny to me, bro.
That's
I'm sorry.
That's real.
I mean, I'm saying, but as a man, I ain't gonna question that. Like
in the quarterback doc, though, I mean, what really stood out for you, even if it wasn't Kirk Cousins, was Pat?
Yes. 15 is a killer. He is a killer. He is a oh my god.
It was different.
Like Bomani Jones say, man, it's Jordan and cleats, man. That's Michael Jordan and cleats.
Different, bro. Seeing his work ethic throughout the weekend. I mean, all these guys, they all have like incredible workout.
It's no mistake. It's no mistake that Patrick Mahomes is who he is, bro. You just see the stuff he's doing. Man had a high ankle sprain and literally was going to work. Like he's different, bro.
What did you think about his workout that his guy had him do? I think it was trying to get his strength training back when he was down. He got his coach that he works with throughout the week. He had him do like some squats, and he told him to jump up.
With on the boxing. Yeah, that's working on explosion. It's working on explosion and explosiveness. So like I get it. He's doing all his workouts specific to his job. You know what I'm saying? Which is understandable. Like with the baseball. See how long he can do that.
He was like, "Nah, you want me to jump?
You want me to jump on there? Like, nah, bro." He did it. He's like, "Okay, I can't do it." That's just sounded crazy at first.
Yeah, nah.
Like what?
Crazy, bro. Nah, the NFL workouts is different, bro. But the quarterback doc was just super dope to see, and just to see the difference.
Yeah, for sure.
Mahomes level, Kirk Cousins level, and then Mariota. Where he got, I know the shit got real in Atlanta like that.
Right. You got some more shit going on.
But Marcus Mariota's gonna be all right, bro.
But my thing is, like, bro, how you gonna call him an AWOL if he hurt, bro? I gotta come to the facility every goddamn day. Come on, bro.
I felt bad for Marcus Mariota because even when the games he would win, he couldn't even really enjoy the win like that because he knows like you're not a franchise quarterback.
Yeah.
Like, every fucking game matters, and it's crazy. It was crazy to see that to me. Like it was just like, damn.
And that's also, you feel me, a humbling feeling when you think like, all right, I'm that dude. Like, I could be that guy. I'm getting another shot again, and then it's kind of like falling apart right in front of you. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure that don't feel good. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man.
I mean, I can empathize for that, but at the same time, when it comes strictly to the sports, no love lost.
No love.
I'm glad Kirk Cousins is not on my team.
Dog eat dog world, man.
He's a great dude, though. He's a great dude. He reads books to his kids. I love it.
The game, they broke down that game with the Bills, bro. That shit was crazy, bro. When they was talking about when he called the QB sneak, and everybody was like, "Wait, what? You watched the QB sneak?" And his coach, bro.
To me, the funniest part is when Kirk Cousins' kid, his wife, and the kid got to the stadium, and she was like, "Give me your hand, man. Watch out!" It just kept it lit. I'm like, "Oh, little man, just thugging out here." That part heavy rolling. Like kids really don't be giving a damn, bro. Like,
they really like it is, bro.
Come on, mom, you creeping my style, bro. I'm trying to walk it. Ain't no little baby. Like, come on, watch out.
I'll never forget that game just because I was watching it. I mean, Justin Jefferson sick catch towards the end, but I forgot where we was going. I don't know if I was going to meet you that game or somewhere.
I don't remember, but I do remember we was going. I think we were going to the game, one of our games.
Yeah, that's what it was. And I left the house right after the fumble.
Yeah.
I'm walking down the bar. Yo ass hit me. You like, bro, did you see that shit, bro? I was like, wait.
I want to say that was the Chiefs or the Chargers. One of them.
It might have been Chiefs Chargers game, but I had to get going down to the South.
No, for sure.
I thought it was over. Bro, that wild shit happened when they fumbled it in the end zone, and then like they ended up coming back, bro. That was one of the craziest games ever. Like that
we had a lot of crazy games last year, even with the Raiders and the Patriots when dude threw that lateral. Like, bro, I expect the Raiders to do something like that, bro. What are you doing? You play for the Patriots.
The Raiders team was probably the funniest because my boy Benny, shout out Ben. Everybody go stream his album out now. He's a Raider fan, and we just be watching them games, bro. At the beginning of the season, he was all in, and they would just find a way to lose. But the Kyler Murray game, when dude was popping champagne and everything like that, and they came back down.
Oh my God, yeah, bro.
The Russian
That was
roulette.
week 1, wasn't it? Oh, that was week 2.
I was like week 2, I think it was. They had some amazing losses that they would just find a way to lose. But no, them games was crazy last year, man. So just going forward, really just looking forward to the season this year, getting the fantasy football draft up and running. And we'll kind of ended off here with a little bit of basketball talk. Have you seen the Team USA roster?
No, that's what I need to. I said I was gonna look that up too. Let me see.
Well, hold on up. You're gonna see this. It was
I know my boy Ant-Man is on there. I know Brandon Ingram's on there.
Yes. Terry Halliburton's on there. Austin Reeves is on there.
Oh my God. People pushing this Austin Reeves agenda. He's good, though. I'm not gonna act like he can't hoop.
But I'm not saying he can't hoop, but like, bro, he earned the USA spot. That was a little jarring for me.
Josh Hart is on this team,
bro. Josh Hart,
Cam Johnson, Walker Kessler, Bobby Portis. What is it?
Like, bro,
this is the World Cup. This is the World Cup. Okay.
Bro, that shit is crazy, right, bro?
Bobby Portis, like, all right, y'all niggas bullshit. But anyway,
crazy, bro.
I mean, Paulo. I mean, they got some hoopers, but I don't know. Like, they better stop playing like Canada, like Serbia. Like, there's teams that can really go, bro.
That's what I was getting at. Thinking about the other, because the basketball is a world sport now, and a lot of guys over. Do you think some other teams can? Do you think this Team USA can win it, bro?
I mean,
can they lose also at the same time?
I don't know, but I don't think they have to win this World Cup to qualify for the Olympics. I think they automatically in because they're the last year's champs. So they probably just sent whoever. Because there's no way
they lose it though, bro. Like that's not gonna look good, right?
I just don't see how these people beat some of these other teams,
bro.
Like, have you seen Canada got like Jamal Murray, Andrew Wiggins, like they got. I got some real killers, like Shea Gillis. Like Canada got some real hoopers, bro.
Wow, bro. Even I know my Africans out there. Embiid, he might be on the team for Congo. Oh no, he's Cameroon.
Yeah.
Luka and Jokic, they gonna be maybe on the team somewhere. Like
no, they on separate countries though, because Luka Doncic is from where he's from. I don't know, but I don't remember where he's from.
I'm gonna be smile, but
I know. I know
this USA team just didn't really strike fear like that to me, or dominance, as I could say. But I mean, Ant-Man could get 30 a night. Paulo could get at least 25.
Yeah.
Halliburton is sneaky good, and then Bi also is a walking bucket too. So
he's good too, but like Halliburton with a team like this, I feel like he ain't gonna have no problem just being the point guard. Like he ain't gonna really be trying to get buckets. Like you know what I'm saying? He gonna try to get them. Yeah, which is cool. Like somebody got to be that guy. But
Jaren Jackson being the cleanup man like that.
He's good.
Who's my boy from New York?
Brunson
gonna be out there probably getting buckets too.
We'll see.
We'll see. I was looking at the team. And I was just like, man, that shit caught me off guard. I'm
superstars.
We getting older, man, and we just used to seeing fucking KD and Steph and them roll out there. And Steph not there, but
you think Steph gonna play in the Olympics
next year? Yes.
Yeah, that's what I said too. Because that's the only thing he don't have yet.
The only thing he hasn't done.
Yeah. And even if you like the OG, just come out there and play like 20 minutes a game. Yeah.
When Brown was there, I think the last time he went, he was the OG. So it's like,
right.
Like I'm totally good with that. So
yeah.
I think Steph's gonna get out there next year. Has Clay played on the Olympic team?
Yeah, him and Draymond went together.
That was that year with KD.
Yeah. KD, Clay, Draymond, Boogie. Yeah, they all went together.
Oh, let's go over the Olympic team then. For the actual team, if it was to come up, probably be Steph.
But that's hard because a lot of people opt out, and whoever wins the championship next year might not play. Like let's
if they're not opting out. Let's just say
I feel like Jason Tatum,
Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, I mean probably if he wants to. I
Jalen
feel
Brown,
I feel like Steph will probably go.
Paulo Banchero. You think he can make the team?
Yeah, depending on the kind of year he has.
Yeah,
I feel like Jaren Jackson would
Jared
end up
Jackson
saying
need a big man.
Ja. Well, no, I don't know about Ja. He be on some crazy shit these days.
Yeah, Ja. I think that would be cool for Ja to go, just for
Yeah.
his image and for the experience. Him,
America loves guns. Them
him with
back.
Steph, him with Steph would be dope. John Steph out there as the 2-point guards.
Chet might end up going, depending on how type of year he has.
I see Chet out there.
Um,
they also got Miles Bridges on this team too.
Mikal Bridges.
Mikal Bridges. Sorry.
Yeah.
Mikal Bridges out there. Who is also too. But Ant-Man will also be on the Olympic team probably.
So when the real, you know what I'm saying.
You think LeBron will come back?
That's if he wants to. He gonna have a spot if he wants a spot. KD too. Ain't nobody gonna tell them no if they want to go.
Man, also you have KD also out there. Anthony Davis might actually run. I don't know if he
we'll see. He won't be healthy.
Yeah, facts. Right. If he's healthy, bar injury. But the real team will look stacked. But
look way better than this.
Say if the real team went, do you have any other like countries that you think could beat that real team though? Realistically,
I would never go against 30. Nah, but Jokic is gonna always be a problem no matter whenever he lights them up. Yep. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think USA is ready to give up on that basketball crown yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I feel like the superstars are still connected enough where they can put their egos to the side to play against. I mean, play with each other. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And these young dudes is way more friendly than the OGs were anyway. You know what I'm saying? So they could probably link up and make that happen.
LaMelo Ball, chance at Team USA?
Yeah, he got a chance for sure, but he got to be healthy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, I mean, I just want to talk, you know what I'm saying, just a little bit of USA basketball. I know things are kind of winding down. We're in the dog days of summer here. I, being a casual baseball fan, am fiending for some football.
Speaking of baseball, you know what I've been ready to do? Go see the Reds, my boy Ellie De La Cruz.
Yeah,
out there looking like a monster. Oh my God.
Pat text me whenever y'all play the Reds, bro. Just let me know, bro.
I just looked it up, man. It's like the 28th or 29th, something like that, end of the month.
Is he better than Shohei, this guy, or like he's different?
Nah, ain't nobody better than Shohei. Like, let's relax. That's the best baseball player I've ever seen in my life. Like that dude. Shohei throws 100 and still hits 50 home runs. Like that's
crazy.
Like, that's ridiculous. He's like, how are you top 5 at 2 different positions? Like that don't even make sense. Like that is ridiculous.
That is true.
But he's just one of them young dudes that is bringing a little flair back to baseball, and that's what I like. I don't like this old guard that. I don't know. I like these young dudes that talk shit, flip the bat. You know what I'm saying? Like talk. You know what I'm saying? Like we need. That's what I feel like baseball needs. I don't want to see this old ass tuck in your shirt down. You know what I'm saying? Go somewhere with it.
That jersey. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, hey, to my OG. Hey man, he was that real OG out there with the swishy sweats and the tucked in shirt, man, with the play sheet in his back, man. He real OG, man. At the swishy sweats and you know what I'm saying? Every time you walk,
you will find Steve Wilkes. You know what I'm saying?
Think of your uncle, bro, from Texas. Think about your uncle from wherever, North Carolina, wherever. That's your uncle Steve Wilkes, bro. God.
Here, this was the payoff.
And the play sheet right tucked in the back. Bro, it's crazy.
Because I saw that clip of Mooney Ward when he was working with him. He just
he was like, bro, hey, listen to nothing this nigga said, bro.
Like last year, you feel me? Like D'Amico was a
my God, bro.
Young dude. He probably just keep it loose.
Right.
Steve Wilkes, boy, he on your ass, boy. He gonna tell you, know what I'm saying?
Hey, check the technique, young fella. Check the technique. Come on now. Hey, come on.
Oh, that shit have me weak, bro. No, yeah, we're way too hyped for 49ers football, y'all.
For sure. It's going to be a good year.
Really good year. We're going to take it week by week. Hope you guys join us in our podcast journey here. Like, subscribe, and share. It's going to be our journey to 1,000 subscribers. Once we get to 500 subscribers, we're going to have something for y'all. We believe in, helping people help us. You help us, we help y'all. And we might have a little bit of gift for y'all at that 500 subscribers. But you got anything else before we shut out the show, Pat?
Nah, man. Just want to shout out everybody that's tuning in. You know what I'm saying? It's episode 1 of many more to come. We're going to start having interviews and special guests and all that as we go forward. You know what I'm saying? We just
better background. You know what I'm saying?
for sure. It's some backdrops, backscreens, everything. We really it's really out the mud with it. We in the cribs right now. You know what I'm saying? We're our settings and studios soon. You know what I'm saying? Got to start somewhere. So we just wanted to get the ball rolling, man. And you know what I'm saying? Keep this Bay talk, Bay sports alive, man.
Man, for real.
On base soil. Appreciate you, bro.
Shout out to you, brother. I'll hit you later.
Yes, sir. It's been real.